I'm Coach Mac, and I have been to nationals 4 times in college. I've gotten down to a 505 mile, a 1647, so I know how to run fast, and I'm here today to help you get faster. That's ultimately what I care about. If you have a big running goal, you're in the right place, and I'm going to show you the 3 biggest things to unlock in your training that will help you get your next PR, because we're all about getting faster. We're all about getting to the best next level version of ourselves. So 3 big things. I'm going to break them down. How do we actually get you to unlock these things, okay? And they're going to seem a little bit like, well, yeah, duh, but you need to hear it. And when we hear things again, I promise you, you're going to do it more and you're going to be more aware of it, okay? And this is what I've learned from my past coaches as well and what I help my athletes do. So number 1 is being consistent. Okay, and this is like the first thing that you have to unlock. And I don't mean just like showing up every day and just doing it. I mean like consistently showing up every single day for a very long period of time. And this is where you'll see like so many runners, like we have a couple runners back in like college where all of a sudden you will just see that they just like pop off. Like they've just been grinding and grinding and grinding. They've been stacking high mileage. They've been doing hard workouts. And then all of a sudden one day it just freaking clicks. Okay. And the big thing that you need to know with consistency is it's not just what you did last week. It's not what you did 3 months ago. It's not what you did a year ago. It's what you did 5 years ago. It's what you did 7 years ago. So if you want to be that next level version of yourself, you have to be consistent. And if you are just showing up every like spring or every fall and you're doing one running season, you are not going to reach your potential. You have to do this thing like almost year round or like switch it up into some other endurance sport if you truly want to be the best running you can. The best runners run year round and they show up and they do it every single day, every single week, and they do not let their feelings get the best of them. They show up on the hard days and they know that it's going to be worth it because they have a big goal that they want to freaking hit. Okay, so gotta show up on the hard days. You gotta show up year round. And I know it might sound like a lot, but if you can just love it and love the grind, it is gonna be so worth it. So second thing is time is your best friend. And if you're here, you're obviously not like looking for a quick fix. You're not trying to like PR in the 5K in 2 months, right? You understand that you're in it for the long haul. And I'm here to tell you that the longer that you are in the game, the better that you are going to get. And when you can combine these 3 things, you will truly be unstoppable and you will PR. And so time is your biggest friend. Like I remember my freshman year of college, like not knowing at all what I stepped into. And I stepped into a really freaking great program and I didn't know. They were like consistently, they went to nationals. That was the expectation, in cross country and track. And if you would have asked me before I joined, I'd be like, no, I'm never going to nationals. Like I went to state in college, but like nationals, are you kidding me? No. But that was the expectation when I went in, and it was just like, you are going to accomplish this. This is now your goal and you are going to do this. And there's something so cool about seeing it being done and just knowing like you're in it. And like the cool thing about being in college, which you don't necessarily get in the adult world, is that you are committed for 4 years. Like you are going to do this sport, you're going to do it well, and you're going to be committed and you're going to be consistent for 4 years. So if you can repeat that in the adult world and just like in your head, because so many people are just like, I want to PR like in the next 3 months. But if you can just commit to the long term, you're going to show up so much differently and you are going to PR and beat the people who just want to do it in 3 months. So just commit and know that it's going to take a couple of years. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to hit your PR earlier, but it's going to mean that you are probably going to get through your PR, sooner, and then you are going to have an even bigger, better goal. And that is fun, right? It's just like constantly improving and getting better. And at the end of my 4 years, I placed 7th nationally in track, which if you would have asked me if I would have like gone to nationals, no. And then to let alone place 7th in an event in track my senior year, like, are you kidding me? No. So just like, you have to stay in it and your ceiling will be blown if you're around the right people. Okay. And the third thing, okay, so when we put all 3 of these together, you can get super fast. And my high performers know this, but you have to have a plan that is built for you. And oftentimes that is not you making the plan, because you are already busy, you're already doing so many other things, and you don't want to waste a bunch of time. So you have to give it away to somebody else. And if, like, obviously wherever you are at, do what you can. But I need to be honest, like, the free plan, the ChatGPT plan, the AI plan is not going to get you where you need to go, because as a coach who is designing plans, like, I get to know everything about you, right? And I can fully dive in and I can create a plan that I know is going to work in your life, and I can keep all of your goals in mind, and we can build on season on season on season on season. And that's why most of my athletes sign up for a whole freaking year, because they know they got big goals and they want to be a part of this long term. So you have to do those. And one of the biggest things, I think, is just, like, if you don't have a plan, or if you don't have a plan tailored to you, like, you don't know the direction you're going, you don't know where you're going to end up, right? If you have a random plan, you are going to get random results. If you have a plan that is designed to get you to qualify for Boston, you are going to qualify for Boston, right? If, as long as you give yourself enough time, you stay consistent and you follow the plan, okay? And, like, another good example of this was after I ran in college, right? After, like, running competitively since 7th grade, and all of a sudden I'm out of college, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of, like, running aimlessly, and I was like, well, maybe I'll run a couple of these fast races, maybe I'll do a half marathon, blah, 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 blah. Ended up getting injured for, like, the first time. I'd literally, like, never gotten injured in all of my running career. And the first time I get injured is when I don't have a coach. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, so do those 3 things, and this is just, you have to have the long-term mindset in running if you want to get really good, because running is not kind to the people who have short-term goals. You're not going to get that fast, and I know you want to get fast, and I know you want to achieve some big things. So you got to be consistent. You have to have a long-term mindset. Think time, think more in years, not in months, and then you have to have a plan tailored to you. All right, let me know if you have any questions you want me to go over. Anything else, I'm glad you're here. I got some good stuff down below.